The Cedars restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to the Cedars Sports Corner Report, and this is the big day for college football as the road begins today at noon. You've got Baylor taking on Oklahoma State, that on ABC. Huge. Now, Kent State will play Northern Illinois at noon on ESPN for their title. 4 o'clock. Georgia, Alabama. The winner is in, the loser is out. So, and I hate to say that, I feel Georgia's going to win. I feel Alabama will be out. Houston, Cincinnati. This could be an upset. Houston, they're playing extremely well. Look for that to be a big game. Michigan and that's at 4 o'clock on ABC. The Alabama-Georgia game's on 4 o'clock on CBS. So a ton of games at 4 o'clock. 8 o'clock, Fox, Michigan versus Iowa. And 8 o'clock, Pitt versus Wake Forest, ABC. The 11 o'clock game features USC at Cal. That on FS1. So, ton of good college football this weekend. Just know it, and I'd love to see some upsets. Now, as we take a look at college basketball, 12 o'clock, in Philadelphia, St. Joe's versus Villanova. That's a big time matchup in that Philly has a lot of colleges and they play each other tough. Memphis at Ole Miss at 12 o'clock, that on ESPN2. As you get to 12:30, Marquette at Wisconsin, that on Fox. As you go through a little bit later into the day, because there are a ton of games out there, and Providence, they're at home against Rhode Island, that at 2 o'clock. That, another big game. Wake Forest at Virginia Tech at 2 o'clock, ACC Network. And getting a little bit later in the day, and I'm giving you the rivalries. You have Loyola of Chicago at DePaul, 4 o'clock FS1. Drexel at Princeton, 4 o'clock ESPN+. Pennsylvania at Temple. I told you about those Philadelphia matchups. 4 o'clock ESPNU. Buffalo at St. Bonaventure, 4 o'clock. And that moves you up into the 5 o'clock hour as you start getting to 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. I'm looking at the rivalries. Alabama versus Gonzaga, 8 o'clock ESPN2. And your nightcap, UNLV at San Francisco. The Dons back in action, 10 o'clock. And that will be your nightcap there. Now, over in the NHL. And, if there wasn't enough going on, the NHL has done something smart. They've put all their games on ESPN+. I gotta hand it to them. We'll start with the nightcap. The Pittsburgh Penguins at Vancouver. Watch the Pitt game, then watch the Pens. Now, 1 o'clock, St. Louis of Florida And then it goes on a bunch of 7 o'clock games. Tampa Bay at Boston, Colorado at Ottawa, the Islanders at Detroit, Columbus at the Caps, Montreal at Nashville, Toronto at Minnesota, 7:30, Buffalo at the Carolina Hurricanes, 10 o'clock, Chicago at the Rangers. Over in the NBA, your schedule looks like this for your Saturday. Not a great deal of games. So Boston at Portland, that's a 10 o'clock game. San Antonio at Golden State, that's an 8:30 game. You'll have to have the package to watch any pro basketball. None of them listed on the networks with how much other sports is on. Now, this was the Cedars Sports Corner, and with all that great football on, curl up, get some food from Cedars, and enjoy the games. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back after this time.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Alley's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Alley's Upper Crust.